I've been receiving many a confirmation about my love life lately, not just from, randoms online, but also people who know me deeply or deep enough. And, what's the word of just like, oh, you're gonna meet the next, like, love, it's gonna be fantastic, yada yada. And I'm realizing that I do miss being in love. I miss the feeling of being in love, but I don't miss being in a relationship. And I do think that has everything to do with the quality of relationships I've been in, but also, hold on, I wrote this down. Okay. I'm happy being single, but I miss being in love. Sexily enough, I'm finding myself falling deeper in love with my life and my life's path, which sets me in the loop of not wanting anyone to throw me off my game. But they can only throw me off to the extent I allow them to within my time and space, which prompts the expectation of, if you're not adding something practical to my life, then I don't need or want you here. It doesn't feel exactly healthy, since a big part of me does still want to be open to loving unconditionally. I think the boundary itself is normal and could serve me still, but I wonder how good it is for me. And I really can't think of an alternative belief for me that will continue to keep me on the path that I know is best for me as far as my mental, financial, emotional well-being. But it's definitely not, like, as much as I'm hoping to keep my heart open to beneficial opportunities, I think the risk is what's still, the risk of, the risk definitely still holds me back. And I think that's only fair. But yeah, it's still what's really it for me is that I find it hard to believe that the next romantic love I experience with another person is going to be that, I wouldn't even say that serious, just I feel shitty to say that good, but it's also recognizing that, of course, it's going to be better because you're not accepting what you've had in the past anymore. You're not accepting, lame shit anymore. So it's got to be better. But then I feel compelled to not put any hope and faith into whoever keeps showing up in front of my face. And that's no shade to anybody, but it's also just, it's just where I'm at right now, where I'm prioritizing my emotional and mental and financial well-being, along with just my physical, where I'm able to just find the things I love in life without, tacking, oh, I wish I had a partner to do this with. Because I don't. I don't. I want somebody to eat this box. But, no, it would be nice to share certain things with somebody, but to know that I'm already sharing them with myself has been very fulfilling. And I find it really hard to imagine someone else coming into my life and adding to that without stressing me out. And there's the own stress that I have about just thinking about, oh, is this? But just the idea that someone is out there just bored and thinking I'm attractive, that's already pissing me off. Because now you're just gonna piss me off for fun. And I just don't have the energy for it. I think I can attest that to the energy I poured into my last relationships. And just realizing that I'm grown. Like, I'm grown. I'm an adult woman who has her priorities aligned. And I'm just not in the mood for somebody that cannot add to that, whether it be financially or I don't even know how to say emotionally, because I don't see the evidence of the emotional. I can't. It's hard to imagine anybody adding to my life emotionally beyond what I'm already adding myself, you know? Let alone romantically. Like, sexually, yeah, that's easy. People can be sexual all the time, but not a lot of people are romantic. And I'm not even going to say not a lot of people are romantic. There's just, you know, I shouldn't even have to mention the dating scene right now. But I am. But I am. And where I'm at now, I'm like, I can't even see myself doing that just because of the demographics around me. But even then, I'm like, you know, sexually easy peasy. But I can't even do that. I physically can't do that. I emotionally, mentally, and physically cannot do that. So I'm like, yeah. It would be nice. I guess what I'm trying to say is it would be nice if while I'm focusing on my shit, somebody shows up and they're able to help me in a practical and sustainable way. But I don't even know if it's realistic, but I don't believe in it. And that sucks because I do miss being in love. I miss being in love, but I love loving my life, where it feels like what's the point in wanting a romantic relationship anymore? And I know the point. Partnership. But it's too nerve-wracking to have a partner who isn't a good partner or doesn't even want to be a partner. And that's where I feel like, man, I guess I just gotta be a femdom or something. Mm-hmm.